Are you a wine lover looking to go on a keto diet but wondering if you can still enjoy a glass of vino? Look no further. In this video, we'll be discussing whether or not you can drink wine on a keto diet and the best keto-friendly wines and drinks to enjoy. First things first, let's dive into the basics of the keto diet. The ketogenic diet, or keto for short, is a high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet that aims to get your body into a state of ketosis. In this state, your body is burning fat for fuel instead of glucose, which can lead to weight loss and other health benefits. To achieve ketosis, you need to minimize your carb intake and replace it with fat sources like eggs, avocados, nuts, and healthy oils. You should also be mindful of your protein intake, as too much can kick you out of ketosis. The great thing about the ketogenic diet is that it's not an all-or-nothing approach. There's a lot of flexibility in how strict or lenient you want to be with your carb counts. So if you're just starting out on the keto journey, don't worry. There's plenty of room to customize this low-carb lifestyle for yourself, and one of them is drinking alcohol. Yes, you heard that right. You can still enjoy your favorite alcoholic drinks while on the keto diet. Of course, you'll have to keep in mind that some alcohol has more carbs than others, so it's important to be mindful of what types of boozy beverages you're having. Now, back to the question at hand, can you drink wine on keto? The answer is yes, but it's important to be mindful of your alcohol intake and choose low-carb options. 1 glass or 5 ounces of dry wine typically has around 3 to 4 grams of carbs, which isn't too bad in moderation. However, sweet wines and cocktails can have much higher carb counts and should be avoided or consumed in moderation. So what are the best keto-friendly wines to enjoy? Generally speaking, red wines have fewer carbs and sugar than white wines. Dry, sparkling, or fortified wines usually contain the least amount of carbs per glass, while sweeter varieties like dessert wines are higher in carbs and should be avoided. Dry red and white wines tend to have the lowest carb counts, with red wine being slightly lower due to the fermentation process. Some good options include Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Pinot Noir for reds, and Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Pinot Grigio for whites. If you prefer a bubbly option, opt for a dry sparkling wine such as Brut Champagne or Prosecco. Just be aware that even though these options are lower in carbs, it's still important to consume them in moderation, as alcohol can still inhibit weight loss and disrupt ketosis. Now, let's talk about drinks to avoid while on a keto diet. As mentioned before, sweet cocktails and liquors can have high carb counts, so it's best to avoid these. Mixed drinks made with sugary mixers, such as fruity cocktails and sweet and sour mix, should also be avoided. Instead, opt for low-carb mixers such as club soda, tonic water, or unsweetened coconut water. And if you're feeling adventurous, try making your own keto-friendly cocktails with ingredients like avocado, coconut milk, and fresh herbs. If you choose to indulge in alcohol from time to time, here are some tips for consuming them while on the keto diet. Stick to low-carb liquor like vodka and gin. Choose sugar-free mixers like soda water or unsweetened tea for cocktails. Avoid beer and wine as they tend to be high in carbs and calories. Opt for a light or zero-carb beers if you must indulge in beer. Avoid sugary drinks like margaritas and daiquiris. Finally, if you're looking for some non-alcoholic options, opt for sugar-free mocktails. Some good options include sparkling water with a splash of lime juice or a keto margarita made with low-carb sweeteners like stevia and fresh lime juice. By following these tips, you can still enjoy the occasional drink while sticking to your keto goals. So the next time you're out with friends, don't worry about being left out of the fun. Just stick to these low-carb alcoholic options and have a great time. In summary, it is possible to drink wine on a keto diet, but it's important to choose low-carb options and consume them in moderation. Dry red and white wines and dry sparkling wines are good choices, while sweet cocktails and liquors should be avoided. Don't let a keto diet stop you from enjoying a glass of vino. Just be mindful of your choices and remember to drink responsibly.